Welcome back to The Usual. I'm William Haynes.
I'm John Ross.
I'm Jessica.
Who on here has seen The Jungle Book?
The movie?
John Favreau?
John Favreau.
I haven't.
Wait,
I haven't
which
yet.
one?
The
I don't
new
know.
one. The live action one?
I really was just saying in general.
Bare necessities.
He's
The
a-
simple
Wait,
bare
we can't sing
necessities.
that.
Oh, it's copywritten.
Copywritten. What if you just disappeared? We're like, well, that never happened. How you guys been? What's been going on new in your lives?
I just got a house.
Oh,
Wow. Congrats.
yeah. You happy about that?
Yeah.
What's the address?
It's that I actually said it. It was the
You proud of this
Machine.
house?
Yeah, I'm excited. This is like it's a little duplex. It's small and it's rented, so it's not like damn girl's got hella bank. She bought a property. I'm still giving other people money and they're making profit off of me.
Yeah. This year I moved into for the first time I have the master bedroom in my apartment
Nice.
complex, and life is different. I didn't realize I used to live in a square box. You can't think in a box.
Oh, yeah.
Now I have a closet.
Have you ever rented a room?
Yeah, I mean, basically I'm saying, like, I've been renting a room for years.
Oh, yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's a difference between, like, having just a square and, like, having, like, just a little
yeah.
bit more. It's
Yeah,
like
you have a bathroom now?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's really opened my brain up because, like, I could go pee whenever.
Yeah.
When-
Don't let
And
it
with the
disturb
door
no one.
open too.
And with the door, I've taken shits. And not like, ooh, I have to poop, like shit.
Just like there for a while.
Yeah, like, ooh, I gotta close the door because it's
Yeah.
fucking up the rest of my living situation. Yeah.
You have 2 sinks, I've noticed.
I do.
What do you do with the other one?
I really only go to some, I like switch which one I want to go to.
That's cool.
Yeah.
One's a washing sink, one's a drying sink.
I like, one is just like kind of getting dry and the other one, honestly, one of them is like the water pressure's down.
Oh, so you switch over?
But I don't care, so I haven't brought it up to
got
my
you.
like apartment complex.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
the fan broke in my bathroom. I
Oh.
also have not cared enough to get
It's
that
more of a
fixed.
hassle to actually go and get.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
you.
more 100% more of a hassle.
You should just send them this video.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be like, take the URL at 0 minute
Timestamp, yeah.
at 2 minutes 32 seconds.
Yep.
This is what's going on. Yeah.
Cool. So you fully moved in?
No,
Oh.
we just signed the lease.
Oh, don't
So-
ask me nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm busy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna go outside of Home Depot anyway and ask
Oh, there
my
you go.
homies to help me move. Yo, like instead of like giving some like be like, I'm in college. I'd be like, no, these people have families.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They have food. They have like mouths to
They
feed.
need this more.
Yeah, they need this
Yeah,
more.
absolutely.
And I know they're gonna try to like be like, $700. I'll be like,
Oh, yeah.
yo, essay.
Yeah.
It's me. We're
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same. We're the same.
Yeah.
So help me out.
I've been living my whole life as if, like, I've kind of lived in such a way that if I have to move instantly, I can do it easily. But, like, because that's why I haven't had things for years. But I think I've gotten to a point where I do have to have things. It's just
Having
hard.
things is nice.
Yeah, having things is nice.
But it's so permanent.
No.
You can rent things.
No,
Rent
that's
center.
what poor people
yeah.
do.
No, or if you're really rich, you could rent some nice shit and have some nice, different shit every time.
Oh, like people like rent like jewelry.
No,
I don't know. I saw that in like Pretty
You can
Woman.
rent jewelry.
I thought it was
I'm
Pretty
sure you
Woman
could.
that you'd be like, oh, it's just like you can borrow this set for like $1,000. Make sure to give it back in a week. And you see like Kim Kardashian with like this $1 million like thing, but she
That's
doesn't own it. She
great.
just walks around. Oops, sorry, Mike. The mic. I bumped the mic. I'm sorry.
God, I get it though. If you're like a fashionista, like
Yeah.
that's like our version of like, oh, I need to rent a red camera.
Legit.
Like-
I know that's like an Ari Alexa. Like,
Yeah.
With the primo lenses. Oh my god.
But
You
we're
guys are
nerds.
nerding out. Yeah, nobody else over here understands whatever you're saying.
0.2. We got any emails?
Before. Huh?
Yeah, we got some
1.4.
emails. All right, guys, this is it. This is yo. He didn't say yo. He said
Oh.
hi, but I added yo.
Gotcha.
Yo,
Yeah,
my
oh.
name is Blake Young, and I was wondering, what's the worst traveling experience you've ever had? Sent
What's
from
up, Blake Young?
Blake
What's up,
Young.
Blake Young? Ha. What's up, man? What's good? Yo. What's
Frost.
say? I
Yeah.
didn't mean to do the middle finger. It happened. It just happened. It really was an accident. What's the worst traveling experience? I think I've talked about it
There's a
before,
few.
but I went on an airplane that was an Airbus, not an airplane. And it was very uncomfortable.
Really?
And you know me, I don't complain about nothing. My
Yeah.
sink is broken at home, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If I'm only on an airplane for like 3 hours, I'm not gonna say shit.
Yeah,
there could be a
yeah.
nail on my seat going up my ass. I don't care. But I was in these seats, and it hurt so much, and I hated it. I didn't say anything, but that's how life is.
Yeah. You know, I've definitely, there's one time I went to the Philippines by myself because my parents were already there and I was meeting them like after. And basically like I was supposed to get the aisle seat and like all the way to the left so like I'll have the most maximum leg room, right? So I get to the part and there's this like man in my seat with his wife next to him and I'm like, oh, I'm about to tell them to move. This is it. I'm about to express my dominance, you know?
Yeah.
And then he looks up at me. He's like, "My wife is really sick. Is it okay if like you take this seat so that you don't get sick from her?" And I was like, "All right." And so like I sat in the middle with a sick wife and then this kind of smelly white guy. And like he was like asking me weird like questions about like animals and stuff. Like, hey, like, do you like walruses? I can't remember what we talked about. But like, just it was weird.
How old
stuff.
were you, for context?
I was probably 20.
Okay.
How long is the flight to the Philippines?
18 hours.
Fuck, that's a whole day.
It was a whole, well, in total, you know, and waiting in the terminal, but it was probably like a 14-hour flight still.
Do they let you guys like stand up?
I mean, you're free to stand up if you want to, yeah, but
But it's like a normal seat. It's not one of those. Cause
no.
all the time in the movies, you always see like when they do like international flight, they always live in those like the ones that like turn into beds.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if it was that situation.
No, we definitely were flying economy.
Yeah.
And everyone in my row had their TV working except for me. And I was just like, I'm here. I'm done. I'm like,
Do you have a book?
No. I had my phone, but it was dying. It had 7%. So it was just one of those days.
That was just a bad day.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
It was weird because on the flight home, the woman noticed me. So we were both flying out at the same time on the way home. And she was like, "Are you the guy that like waited?" And I was like, "Yeah." Turns out her husband is like a famous Filipino singer. My mom knows. The band's called Hot Dog, which is a weird, Filipino band name.
Oh.
My mom was like, "Hot Dog? I love that band." So like,
Is that the real name?
that's the real band. For real. I'm serious. And like, she got to meet one of her favorite band artists. She was like, "Oh, your son was very cool. Was very polite." So it all came around in the end. So
So it's good you were an asshole.
Yeah,
otherwise she would have been like,
Oh, hell no.
"This your son?" He could have been from Hot Dog.
No, I wish you would have been like, "Nah, you gotta move out of my seat."
oh.
Nah.
Well, my terrible traveling experience wasn't that bad. It wasn't like hours long.
Yeah.
But it was one of the first times that I was like 21. It was an open bar in Hollywood. I wasn't from here at the time. I was here traveling. This was one of those bougie, like I was friends with a YouTuber. It was one of those like new YouTube parties where they have an open bar. They're like, we're gonna have a lot of publicity while these kids getting drunk. And I was having a great time. I was just it was like April, my birthday is in March. I was tasting all of the free drinks, all of them. I was tasting every type of flavor. Next morning, I had a flight back home to Seattle. I was very hungover, and I was sick. And I felt so LA because I had a big hat because of the sun. So I had a big hat, my big sunglasses, and I'm like actually sick, so it looks like I'm just like, I don't care, man, whatever. Because you can't see my face, but like inside I'm like,
yeah.
Like
outside your demeanor was cool.
Yeah, so I looked cool as fuck. Like everyone like was walking out of the hotel and be like, "Ooh, look at this famous person."
That's it. You just gotta look a little sick.
What does being hungover feel like?
Man, that's the worst.
I hear it's the worst.
It's like, I mean, for me, I get sick. Like usually you get like you have sensitivity to sun and sound because you're just like very weak. You're technically like dehydrated.
Yeah.
So have you ever been very dehydrated?
Why can't you just drink water? Does that not work?
Because it takes a while for your body to reabsorb that water.
Oh.
And so like, you have a headache, and then for me, I get sick. If I drink too much, I get sick. So I'm like, I'm queasy. I want to throw up all the time. And once you throw up, you keep throwing up.
Oh.
So you got to make sure you hold that in as long as you want, because as soon as you open up that pipe, God, I'm so sorry.
But greasy food really cures it, though? Is that
Greasy
really
food?
a thing? Like real good comfort food is that's what they say is, or like pho apparently.
Yo, when I got home, that's the first thing we went to. I took the Uber right to the pho spot, and I was like, ugh. But yeah, man, that sucked. It wasn't necessarily the flight. Everyone was great. I went through security. It was great. It was just that I felt like I was going to die.
Yeah.
Don't drink, Will.
Okay. I probably will eventually.
But don't have hungovers, man. That sucks.
I'll just get used to it. I like how there's all these like cures. Like I like to see like everybody's like, all right, if you want to get over your hangover, just like take a lemon, squeeze it up your nose, and run around the block 2 times.
No, but the reason there's so many is that there's actually not a cure.
It's like the common cold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be like, just have a little chicken noodle soup, and they're like, no, it doesn't matter how much chicken noodle soup you're gonna eat. You're still gonna have a cold.
Yeah.
That's true.
It sucks,
That's
man.
something
Just ate chicken noodle soup so you feel good.
Yeah.
We got any more questions?
Yeah, we got a bunch of questions. Yo,
Thank you for sending your questions
Yes,
Yeah.
thank
to
you.
PeopleBeLikeShow@gmail.com.
Yes, huge fan of the questions. We got another one over here. This is a sad one, guys.
Oh, we have
Oh,
sad
no.
ones in here?
Well, this is not a sad one. This is just like an adult one.
Don't send me that shit. I'm just kidding.
No, send us all your questions. Yo, it says, hey, my girlfriend and I have been dating for 4 years, and she's moving to a different province for school. We haven't decided what's going to happen to us yet, and I'm dreading the day it comes. Have y'all ever had to deal with losing someone you love to distance, and how did you deal with it? Fuck.
Yeah, I really liked a girl once. Oh, she was British, but she was born in Mexico, and like we would like talk and like Skype every night, and I was like in love with her. And I've realized since then it's totally possible to be in love with a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of internet girlfriends that were literally just through the computer.
But remember, we used to play this game called Maple Story.
Ooh, we're bringing it back.
Oh God! And Maple Story is like the crappiest game in the world.
It's like lame World of Warcraft anime.
Yeah, it's anime World of Warcraft. The buttons are like stab,
Yeah.
or like hit and run
Yeah,
fast.
with like Dreamcast graphics.
But I liked it a lot, and you could get a girlfriend in it.
Yeah,
and
you can get married now.
you can get married too and
Yeah,
have all in the video game.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I remember like I'd be like walking with my avatar and the girl avatar, and she'd be like, "Ooh, can you give me 2,000 MX points?" Yes, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever you want. I used to play that shit too. I'm glad that part of my life is done.
Yes.
I don't know what happened to my Maple Story girlfriend, King Bandits 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never know.
Is this like Neopets?
No.
How
Wait,
dare you compare Maple Storm to Neon Pets?
there are no animals.
Yes, there are. You can get
Oh,
a
you
dog.
Got pets. That's true.
Yeah. There are animals.
You have like a tiger, yeah.
Yeah, I had a tiger.
You had a tiger?
I had a
Oh.
snowboard suit and a tiger. Oh God, that's over with.
I don't think I ever lost anyone to distance, like someone I loved, but like I've lost a lot of friends, some friends that I loved to distance, because obviously they go to school somewhere else, and it's just like you just can't maintain that. I mean, you can, but it's a lot of fucking work, and especially if you're like, yo, if you're in college and you got shit to do, you got finals, and you're like, hey, let's Skype. You're like, no, I can't. Like, I got stuff to
Yeah.
do.
Who has time? Who has time
for friendship?
Yeah.
So, you know, my advice to you is maybe, you know, people are temporary.
Yep.
Ooh.
and
They've been there
you
for 4 years?
and you gotta like appreciate your time with them, you know.
It's true though.
They've been there for 4 years, right? That's how
They've
long?
been together for 4
Well,
years.
I mean, I don't know, because province sounds like it's still in the same country, possibly, just in a different part of it. So I don't know. Depending on the distance, it might still be able to work out. Like, I've known people who have lived in, like, New York and LA, and they're still, like, you know, it was shitty, but they were still able to make it work out, and they said it was worth it in the end. So it's really up to you.
And I think you also have to not hold your relationship to other people's standards. You can't be like, oh, so-and-so does this, so we should do this.
Yeah.
No, every relationship, you know, romantic or not, is different.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like you're right. Like, don't have the ideal that like, yo. I mean, there is some truth. Long distance relationships are a lot of work, and if
Yeah.
you both want to put that work in, go ahead and do it. But if not, that's okay too. You know, the relationships, they come and go. You're gonna meet new people. You're gonna have new friends. That's these guys, these are my new friends. And you know, it'll work out. So live your life and don't do drugs and stay safe and make sure to tip your Ubers.
Why are you telling everyone this at the end of every episode?
Can you tip Uber?
No,
No.
but I tip Lyft drivers.
See, actually,
It's
you know,
legal to do that.
I was in an Uber the other day,
Yeah.
and the guy was telling me, and he said, I actually have a screen cap of him because he was weird looking, so I screen capped the picture, and he was like, you know, I'm an Uber driver, and a lot of people don't know that you can tip Uber driver, and I was like, I don't know if that's true. He was,
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, you just give us the money. And I was like,
I mean, yeah, you can do anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, do you ever tell people that you can tip or Uber? And he's like, no, I don't ever really say anything about it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
maybe he was trying to get my money.
He's just hinting. He's just subtly trying to be like, give me money.
Yeah, like, give me $5.
Is
you
that
can do this.
allowed?
Yeah.
I don't
What?
think
I
you're
don't know.
allowed to accept money if you're an Uber driver. I think it's a safety thing.
So this, because I used to drive Uber.
Oh, right, you
So
know.
every time when I started off, you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm not supposed to accept this, but if you really want to, then I'll take it, because that's what you're supposed to say.
Oh.
But they tip so rarely and so like small that like they just give $1, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, thank you.
Thanks.
And one
Yeah.
time someone gave me $8, and I said, holy shit.
Yeah. I can actually get something.
I like Lyft because you can tip a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Do
can.
you do it through your card, or do you actually give cash?
No, I do it through
Oh,
my
okay.
card. So does that count?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like, you're like, oh, 5-star, and they're like, would you like to tip your Lyft
That's dope,
driver?
yeah,
And
see?
I always do at least $1 or something. 'cause
great,
I'm like,
yeah.
that goes all to them.
Yeah.
Y'all can
It
get some
doesn't
hot
processed
Cheetos off
out.
of that.
Have you, as an Uber driver, did you ever pick up somebody that you were afraid of? That you were like, oh my God, I can't wait till this is over.
Oh, yeah, actually, well, no. I mean, like, that only happens when they're approaching the car.
Oh.
Like,
No.
I picked up these guys, like, at this really dark park. And, like, one of them had a baseball bat.
Oh,
And I
hell
was just
no.
like, yeah. But then when they came up, they were like, hi, we're Australian. We're just looking around, you know. And I was just like, oh, wow, it's just, a really cool spot. It was a really fun ride. Like,
Australian people are aggressive, so you
but,
better
like,
be
when they were
careful.
walking out, they're like, looking like real.
With
Big
a
guy?
baseball bat.
Yeah, that's scary.
Oh, they were just playing baseball until it became
I
nighttime.
guess. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just like were beating people up in the park in the dark.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we're Australian,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. That's how we do it that.
Oh, yeah.
It's Tuesday.
I think we got some other emails.
We got a couple more.
Here we got one. Hey guys, breaking bones sucks. I just did it for the first time and it's my cousin's fault for letting me be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ooh.
Have you ever broken anything before? Ashley.
Not a bone.
I've never broken a bone before
I
either.
broke my 2 front teeth.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Oh.
yeah. Like these things, these are fake. You know, they're
What?
really convincing. But pretty much, I was in a YMCA and like I just got out of swimming practice because like I'm learning how to swim proficiently, and everything is like, oh God, what's the floor like?
Tile?
Not even
Granite?
tile.
Laminate?
Yeah, it's kind of like granite, but it's
Oh.
wet because that's where everyone takes a shower.
Mhm.
And I'm coming from swim,
Oh,
so I'm like
no,
running,
no,
like
no,
getting
no,
my
no,
clothes,
no,
like,
no,
oh, I'm about to
no.
like Pokemon after this, slip, and then
No!
right on the floor. My teeth catch my fall. Just white dust all over the floor, and I'm just, looking into the mirror, and I'm like, Mom!
Blood
How
and shit.
old are you?
There was no blood,
No blood?
but it tasted like Home Depot smells, if that makes sense.
like sawdust.
yeah, like industrial shit, man.
Oh my God.
And like,
how are you
man,
still the same?
How
You know, it hurt for a second, but then after, like, yes.
How old are you?
6. I was 6.
And you just got those front teeth, huh?
They just grew it. I was like, yeah, these are the permanent ones too. And then so they fixed it. I had fillings for a long time, and then like anytime I got near foil, it would like not be cool.
Yeah, so like if you have fillings and you bite on foil, it like stings or something?
It sucks, dude. Like it's almost as if like imagine there's like a metal thing in your teeth,
Yeah.
and you're putting a magnet, and it wants to get out of your
No!
Oh, that's what it is.
teeth. I don't know. It feels like that. Though.
You ever broken a bone, Jessica?
No, because I'm not athletic. I'm not an athletic person.
Well, me neither.
I'm not a competitive person. If somebody wants to win, all right, that's fine. Go right ahead. I invite you to win. Please win. Come to my house and win. Like, it's nothing. But one time, I think it was Easter or something, and like my uncle was trying to like convince me that sports were fun. And so we're out in the backyard and we're learning how to, I guess I'm learning how to play soccer, I guess. So I know how to chuck the ball a little bit. But he's like, all right, well, like, play, let's like, I'll throw the ball at you and you'll try to block it with your hands. And I was like, cool, that sounds pretty easy as long as you don't hit my face like the money maker, you know. And so I'm playing, and I think I'm like in 6th grade, so I'm kind of like, just trying to learn. And then I block it, but then it goes the other way. But then when I blocked it, it like didn't hit my entire hand. It just hit my pinky.
Oh.
And so my pinky went back. And so I sprained my pinky. And that was the only time I've ever hurt anything of my body. Like I've fallen and
Wait,
like
was it
scraped.
left hand, right hand?
It was my right hand.
Oh, okay, so that's what you write with, right?
Yeah. So then for the longest time, it was just like, you know, you walk around with your little like pinky like tied up, and you're like, and you don't realize how much you use your pinky.
Oh yeah.
Until
It's
you
important.
do something with
Yeah.
it. So.
I would always, the reason why I never want to play sports is because I hate it when someone throws a ball at you and then it jams the finger. That I don't like. I remember one of my relatives like jumped into a swimming pool and he hit damn, I'm sorry. Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, no.
Real sorry.
Oh, also jumping in this swimming pools. I remember when I was learning how to swim and you're learning how to dive, and like you know how like the edge of the swimming pool is never like cushion. It's always like that. It's like that It's just like
the
asphalt.
same thing that
It's that asphalt thing. And so I was learning how to fucking like dive, and they're like, you know, just go forward, you know, but you're not supposed to go that far because then your belly flops. So you're supposed to go like directly down. So I'm learning how to do that, and I did. Except I did it. I guess like I did some sort of fucking flip for the first time.
Oh shit.
And I just went down and like scraped like my belly on the thing, and I was like, no. And that's when I stopped swimming. No more.
Yeah, my mom never let us take swimming lessons because she can't swim, so she like wanted us to stay away from it. But like
that's interesting.
Now you just added me. Now I'm in the same shit as you.
You just increased my chances of dying by quite a bit.
Even more. Yeah. You could have just like take me to a class where a professional.
Yeah.
But one time my dad did take us to get swimming lessons. But my dad's flaw of life is he would always be on the phone. So we were going to sign up for swimming class, and that day he got on the phone. He was like, hold on, y'all. I'm going to talk on the phone for 20 minutes before I sign y'all up. And then this other kid went in and took the last spot.
Aww.
So either me and my sister was going to have it, but now neither of us had it. Because, hey, what's up? Yeah. No,
Well,
I got a minute.
So you still don't know how to swim?
No.
All right, let's do a video where you learn how to swim.
I think so. I think it needs to be Sam that teaches me.
Oh, why is he a good swimmer?
Because he was a lifeguard.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And has tried in the past, and I failed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So-
Definitely.
You know how
then.
to float?
No, but I feel like I could figure it out. It's not
Let's
hard,
find out.
right? 1, 2, 3.
See, my mom was the opposite. My mom doesn't know how to ride a bike, and she doesn't know how to swim, but she put me in those things. And my mom taught me how to ride a bike. Like, she was like, I think this is how it works.
Yeah.
How old were
And
you
she
guys
like
when you
got
learned
me a
how to
little
ride
bike.
bike?
She was like, beep, 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 beep.
How old were you, Jessica, when
When
you
I-
learned how to ride?
7.
Wow.
Sorry, I had to go back. Like,
It's all good.
in my mind, I went back to where I was learning how to, like, the place I was when I was learning how to ride
Yeah.
a bike. And then I remember there was a videotape of me learning how to ride a bike. And so, like, I went back in time in my mind.
Wow.
That's cool.
That was like another layer.
Yeah.
What
There's-
about,
There's this video of me learning how to ride a bike, and it's stupid.
did you fall?
No, it's just me, like I'm 5 years or 7 years old, like, bumping into my dad, who's, like, trying to help me.
Oh, that's fun.
I think we need to see the video.
It's cute.
What
I
about
didn't learn
you?
till 7th grade.
Wait, what the? Really?
Yeah, I was like, I like training wheels. Why do I need to take them off?
Yeah, training wheels look
I'm
dope.
gonna stick with him, honestly.
So and then I outgrew my bike, and then I didn't get another one until 7th grade. And I was like, well, I can't get a bike with training wheels now. I'm an adult basically, you know. And so I had this hill on my middle school, and basically I just ride down the hill to learn to balance, walk all the way back up, ride down the hill to learn to
Yeah.
balance, and then that was it.
That's
But-
I learned how to ride a bike up until middle school or something, and then I was like, school, video games, the internet, yay, who needs that?
Oh yeah.
So then it wasn't until college that I wanted to learn or re-ride a bike. Actually, no, I lied. It was in Mexico where all my cousins were like riding bikes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was like, cool, it's my turn. And I got on. I was like, I got this shit. I'm fucking 16. I
Yeah.
haven't ridden the bike in probably like 7 years. And I fell. And then I never touched it. And then in college, I was like, I'm going to relearn how to ride a bike. And I actually forgot. It's a lie. You do forget how to ride a bike.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't
You
forget.
remember so much quicker though.
Oh,
than-
you
than
do.
learning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys at home? How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? You ever broken a bone? Let us know how in the comments down below. It might end up on the usual show, which you can submit a question to using the email.
The people be like show at gmail.com.
At people
Be like
show,
show at gmail.com.
or using the hashtag on any social media.
Hashtag the usual show.
I'm William Haynes.
I'm Jessica.
I'm John Ross.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Goodbye. See you next time.
4 videos.
4 videos, Monday through Thursday, with this guy. Pew, pew, Mr. William Haynes. Up in the house, up in the mix.
All right. And I'm coming in clean.
Raw.
Panda. Today, Sam and I are gonna be making volcanoes.
Hey.
Why? Because it's one of those things that I woke up in a nightmare with and decided I needed to do. So John's got the instructions. John, what's the step one?
All right, get a good working surface. You want a surface that can get messy because this will get very messy.
Oh, we've destroyed this room before.